tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to make a lovely MAXI circle summer dress. So this is a full length summer dress, as you can see, from top to bottom. So if you want a MAXI summer dress, please stay till the end of this tutorial to learn how this is constructed. So here is the back piece of the summer dress with strap. So you can see it's actually looking very beautiful. You can wear this for your picnic, you can wear it on summer, as you can see. So if this is what you want to learn in this class, I will encourage you to stay till the end. Welcome back to Same Right Fashion Academy YouTube channel for another interesting tutorial. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to sew this MAXI summer dress, as you can see right there. So right here you can see what I have here. I'm using 3.5 yards of fabric, so I'll be using 3.5. So this 3.5 yards of my fabric right now, I'm going to open it up this way. So when I open it up, so everything I have here from this point to this point is 3.5. So I'm going to put the 3.5 yards together like this. So I'll put the 3.5 yards together like this. So you can see what I have, 3.5 yards put together. So here is the folded edge of my fabric. So I'll just turn it this way. Let me turn it this way so you understand what I'm saying. So you can see the 3.5 yards now is on fold, and here is the folded edge of it. So from this point, my fabric is 3.5 yards. So I'm trying to measure it for you to see. This is 1 yard, and this is 2 yards, and this is 3 yards, and the remaining is half yard, just about 16 inches. So these 3 yards I have now, I'm going to pick it up from this point and I'm going to merge it. You put it together up till this point. So when you put it together, I'm going to arrange it. So here is the folded edge of my fabric, and here is the open length of my fabric. So as it is right now, you can see the open edge. So I'm going to arrange it very, very well, the open edge. So I'll go back to the folded edge. So on this folded edge, you are going to pick it up like this, okay? Can you see? This is how I'll pick it up, okay? You lay it this way. You can see me. So to determine when to stop, once you lay it and arrange it, make sure it touches this point. Make sure it does not exceed this point. So I'll just make a little adjustment of the triangle right now to make sure it touches this point, okay? So I'll arrange it a little bit more. Just make sure it touches this point. And it gives that triangle. Can you see that? So you can see this part is bigger. So we'll start to take the measurements. So this is what it looks right here. So this is what I expect you to have for your flare folding before we go into the cutting. So now after folding, we want to start up the cutting. So from this upper piece, you place your tape to determine your bust circumference. So my bust circumference is 40. I'm going to add 1.5 to it. 1.5, half inches for ease, and 1 inch is for seam allowance. So I'm going to mark everything at 11.5. So here is my 11.5. So I kept adjusting my ruler. So here is my 11.5. So at this 11.5, that is my chest line. So my chest line is my bust divided by 6 plus 1.5. I have 9 inches, so I'm going to place my tape at 9 inches. So at this point, I'm going to place my chest line, okay? My chest line at 9 inches, and I'm going to measure the full length of this dress. So the full length of this dress, I'm using 56 inches. I added 1 inch to it, which is 57 inches. So I'm going to keep my tape, and I will keep rotating the length. I'm marking 57. You mark 57. I'll mark 57 inches. I'll mark it up to this point. So once I'm done marking, I'm going to cut what I have out. So here you can see the length of my dress. So the length of this dress, I'm going to come up again. So remember, this is the 9 inches chest line. So all you are going to do is to simply come up by 1 inch. I just want it not to be too low. So you come up by 1 inch. So that means coming up by 1 inch, that at that point means I am cutting this dress at 8 inches. My chest line is 9 inches. I came up so at 8 inches. Okay. So that means that from this 8 inches now, I'm going to take half an inch. I'm going to take half an inch for stitching, which is at 8.5. Take note. So my stitching allowance is at half an inch. I believe you understand. So that means I have this at 8.5. Okay. So now I'm going to cut out what I have. So this is my stitching allowance. I'm cutting right now. Cutting, this is what I have. So I'm going to open it up for you to see what we have. So you can see we have 2 pieces like this. So one is front and one is back. So you can see it. Opening it up, can you see? So we have our maxi dress. As you can see, I have my strap at 18 inches length. So from here, the length of my strap is 18 inches and the width of my strap here is 5 inches. So when I sew off half an inch, I'll be left with 17 inches. So I'm going to put it on fold and I'll go ahead and stitch close. So when I stitch close, I'll be left with 2 inches. So here you can see I'm done sewing my strap. So now the strap, after sewing, the strap is 2 inches. Can you see? 2 inches, and the length remains 18 inches. So we are going to bring the dress right now. So you bring the dress. So this is it. We have 2 pieces of it. So I'm going to take off this as the back, and then we are going to work on this. So we want to place our strap right now. So to place our strap, you are going to identify your center front first. So whatever the center front is, measure your strap to strap, that is your bra length. So I'm going to come in with my bra length at 11 inches, 5.5 inches. Then you mark 5.5 inches. So that is going to be the position of my bra length. So from the center, 5.5, 5.5. So all together from here to here will give you 11 inches. So now I'm going to place this strap. I'll place it upwards. So you're going to place the center of the strap at that 11 inches point like this. So let the center be at that 11 inches point. Then I'm also facing it upwards, the center at this point. The center will match at this point. Then I'll secure with my pin. So after securing it with my pin, I'm going to bring my facing. So my facing is 2 inches length. So I'm going to place the right side of my facing to match up with what I have here. So I'll go ahead and secure with my pin. Then I'll go over to the machine now. I'm going to stitch. So on the process of stitching this, so I'm going to sew 1/2 inch, then I'm going to fold in 1/2 inch too. Okay, so I'll sew and fold in. Let me do that. So after stitching, this is what I have. You can see that. So now I'll just go ahead and chop off what I have on this side like this. Then I'll also chop it off. So this is it. The next I'm going to do is to go over to the ironing table. You can top stitch on it. You can flip all your seams to the part of the lining and top stitch. So after top stitching, you have it this way. Okay, so you can use your hemming gum to hem it, or you can decide to tack it as well. So I'm going to do that. So but before I do that, I'm going to lay this dress this way. Then I'm going to bring the back piece. So the back piece of it, this is my back piece, and this is the right side. So I'll also turn it to the wrong side. So you turn it to your wrong side. This is the wrong side. So once you have turned it to the wrong side, you are going to also take the measurements accordingly. So I'm going to take my measurements from the center. You also mark 5.5, and from the center you mark 5.5. So I'm going to pin the 5.5 like this. I'll pick it up like this. Make sure you arrange this center to match with the center like this. Then I pick up this one too to match at the center too, like this. So after that, I'll turn it to this way. So this is how it's supposed to be. Then I'll flip it this way for the facing. So I'll bring my facing. This is my facing right side. I'll place it, and I'll go over to the machine to also stitch. I'll stitch at 1/2 inch, and I'll fold at 1/2 inch. Let me do that. So now I'm going to put it together right now. So we are going to put everything together. So I just secured it with my pin, but at the end of the day, we are going to iron it out and then give it a good press. So you can see what I have. So now the next thing we are going to do now is to take the measurement of the pocket. So the measurement of the pocket, you are going to take it from the beginning like this. You will take your pocket at 20 inches. So I'll come down at 20 inches. So I'm going to mark 20 inches for my pocket. I'll do the same to get a straight line. You also mark 20 inches. Okay. So at this 20 inches length, I'm trying to get a straight line anyway. So at this 20 inches length, I'm going to also mark the center. Okay. So from the center, before you fix your pocket, go off by 4 inches. So this is the position of my pocket. I'll go up by 4 inches. So the distance between your pockets at the center front will be 8 inches. So now I've already cut out my pocket. This is my pocket. I cut 2 pieces of it, and the width of my pocket is 10 inches, and the depth of my pocket is also 10 inches. So this pocket now, I'll start to fix it from here. Okay, I'll start to fix it from here, and I'll have this one too at this point. That is how I'm going to fix the pocket. So the distance should be, so I will go over to the machine now. I'm going to fold in half an inch. I'll fold in half an inch. I'll fold in half an inch and half an inch. Okay, so I'm going to top stitch on them. I'll top stitch from here to here, but I'll leave here open. Let me do. So here you can see I've secured with my pin. I left here open. I first top stitch the upper part, then secure with my pin. So I did the same for here. So I'll just go over to the machine and I'm going to stitch like this. I'll do the same, stitch the pocket like this. So I'm done with the pockets, and this is what it looks like. So the next thing we are going to do now, I'm going to sew the right side to right side. So I'm going to put the dress together, and we are going to sew the right side. So this is how you are going to sew the facing parts. You can see how it is. You put them together and then flip everything together and stitch to the end. So here I'm done sewing the sides, so you can see what I have after I'm done sewing the side. So the next thing I'm going to do, although I was supposed to do this before, so if you have a design, you can put it on the pocket. Okay, so I was supposed to put it before I stitch. Then before you stitch the side, if you want to put a design, you can also do what? Put it in front like this. Okay, so I've gone ahead to attach it. So here is the final look of this dress. So you can see our dress is ready. So if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, drop your comment on the comment section and your suggestions as well. Thank you once again, and see you in the next class. Bye.